You wake up in crushing silence. No power, no signal, no lights. The city is a blind animal now. Within hours, water stops, tempers break, and fear becomes currency. You think fire helps? Not when every neighbor sees your flame. Situation drop. The world didn't end with an explosion. It ended quietly. One switch flipped off and never came back. Refrigerators sigh their last breath. Elevators freeze mid-ascent like steel coffins. Cars jam the roads as traffic lights die and panic replaces logic. The night isn't just dark, it's absolute, predatory, oxygen-thick darkness that swallows direction and sanity. Within 6 to 12 hours, water pressure collapses. Food spoils in your warm fridge. The silence grows teeth. People who laughed yesterday now whisper behind curtains, waiting for someone weaker. That someone is you, if you freeze, hesitate, or trust that help is on the way. No rescue convoy is coming. Not yet. The clock starts now, and every minute you waste strains a future you may not have. Method breakdown. Step 1. Lock down your resources. Your first instinct is to run outside, search for signal, yell at the sky. Wrong. Panic burns calories and reveals desperation. You start by securing what you control, your territory. Close doors. Close windows. Curtains down. No light escapes tonight. Inventory water. Fill every container, bathtub, pots, bottles, before the taps bleed dry. A human body needs roughly 2 to 3 liters a day just to think, to stay calm, to not hallucinate your dead phone ringing. Food comes later. Water is survival's currency. Next, isolate perishables, eat dairy, meat, and fresh food first. Freeze is useless now. Prioritize calories per volume, nuts, rice, peanut butter, oats. Why this works? Human brains fail long before muscles do. Dehydration drops cognitive function up to 30% in 24 hours. Cortisol spikes, decisions crumble, and you start trusting strangers with knives because they look nice. Water keeps your brain chemical, electrical, human. Step 2. Become invisible. In a blackout, visibility kills. Light is a beacon. Noise is a feast call. You want to survive? You vanish. Block windows with blankets or trash bags. One candle flicker can turn you into the neighborhood's free supermarket. Soundproof your presence. Walk slow, no metal clanking, no doors slamming. Darkness equalizes the playing field. Your biggest advantage is being unknown. If you need light, think low-tech, red filters, cloth plus flashlight, reflective surfaces, minimal lumens. Keep your voice low, your steps soft. Curiosity is a bullet. Neighbors aren't villains, they're desperate mammals. If they know you have food, they'll remember your kindness only until hunger rearranges their ethics. Why this works? Humans are programmed to detect contrast, light and dark, motion and stillness, rhythm and silence. Your survival mechanism here is evolutionary invisibility. The less predictable you are, the less edible you look. Step 3. Secure shelter against humans, not weather. You worry about rain? Wrong enemy. It's people. Hunger rewrites morality like corrupted code. Lock doors, reinforce weak entry points. Broom handles, chairs under knobs, heavy furniture against sliding doors. Create choke points, narrow spaces give you control, not chaos. Sleep away from windows. Glass shatters quietly in panic but screams in the silence of night. Designate one listening post. Rotate rest if you're not alone. Predators hunt when others sleep. You stay alert when the world deflates into primal instinct. Why this works? Under total blackout stress, frontal cortex, the part that weighs consequences, shuts down. People become immediate need machines. Barriers buy you time, and time is survival. Home becomes fortress, not comfort. Step 4. Build heat without broadcasting it. No power means no heat, and hypothermia doesn't care if your house has marble countertops. But you don't start a fire like a medieval billboard. Instead, insulate the human, not the room. Wear layers. Trap warm air. Blankets, sleeping bags, newspapers crumpled between shirts, your new insulation system. Seal drafts with clothing or towels. Huddle in the smallest room you have. Less air to heat, less heat to lose. Warm beverage? If you can boil water safely, do it. But flame equals attention. Tea tastes worse when someone else holds the cup and the knife. Why this works? Thermoregulation drains energy fast. Your body burns calories to maintain core heat. Insulation reduces metabolic costs, slows fatigue, preserves food supply, and keeps you functional under stress. Step 5. Make light work for you, not against you. Light isn't comfort, it's strategy. Use it rarely, tactically. Glow sticks become directional markers for navigation inside. Flashlights set to lowest brightness become tool, not luxury. Keep them close, batteries are gold. If you must move outside, wait until moonrise or cloud cover. Use reflections, mirrors, metal, watch faces, to guide micro-movement in short bursts. You're navigating by patience, not speed. Ambushes happen to the loud and confident. Why this works? Rod cells and eyes take 30 minutes to adjust to the dark. Every burst of bright light resets the timer. Maintaining night vision means you see danger seconds before danger sees you. In blackout survival, seconds are currency. Step 6. Information is survival, not hope. Your phone is dead weight without power, but knowledge isn't. Radios, printed maps, manuals, even old fire starter books, these become oxygen. Digital comfort vanishes. Analog memory wins. Wind-up radios are gold. Car battery plus inverter is lifeline. But conserve power like blood. A single update, cause of blackout, expected duration, danger zones, can steer your entire survival plan. No signal? Fine. You gather until the animal way, listen. Distant screams matter. Traffic noise fading matters. A generator 2 blocks away is both threat and resource. Why this works? Humans crave certainty more than safety. Knowing why keeps panic from rewriting your choices. Information isn't comfort, it's weaponry. Step 7. Build a 24-hour routine before chaos builds you. Blackout turns time into a shapeless thing. Without structure, anxiety ferments into stupidity. Create tasks. Morning, water management, food rationing. Midday, reinforce shelter, gather supplies. Evening, silent hours. Sleep cycles matter. You don't need hope, you need rhythm. Write lists. Track rations. Assign roles. A blackout is war dressed as silence. You don't win by being brave. You win by being organized long after others burn out. Why this works? The brain hates uncertainty. Routine stabilizes stress hormones, preserves decision-making, and prevents emotional crash. Order becomes armor. Slack becomes death. Science/reality check. Survival isn't cinematic. It's chemical. When the grid collapses, humans revert to biology. Fight or flight, hunger and heat, fear and instinct. The first 24 hours decide everything. Hydration keeps neurons firing. Thermal regulation keeps organs functioning. Reinforced shelter protects against the real apex predator, other humans stripped of consequence. Society is a thin membrane held together by electricity. Remove power long enough and civilization decays into mammal hierarchy. Those who plan live. Those who hope starve. The body is a battery with an expiration timer. You stretch that timer by conserving water, calories, heat, and exposure. Every step you took wasn't tactical flair. It was neurology, physics, thermodynamics keeping you on the right side of the food chain.
Final survival mindset ending. Survival isn't strength. It's stubbornness sculpted into routine. The blackout won't break you unless you wait for rescue instead of building your own. You don't need to feel brave. You only need to stay calm, unseen, and prepared long enough to see the next sunrise. If you wake up tomorrow, you didn't get lucky. You won. And in a world gone dark, winning means you're still here.